Hold this, hold this, hold this. So, you try to get away there. Hold the last part of the body. Okay. Let him settle down, squat down. Ah, okay. Let him pee.
Was it his pee?
Yes, that was his pee.
Oh my god. Pee?
Okay, morning.
Good morning!
Yes. Okay, wait, how do you feel for your first HH episode?
My first HH episode, I'm excited, but a little bit nervous because I don't know what to expect.
Right. Then can you guess what you're going to do today?
So on the way here, I saw a lot of fish aquariums. So I have a feeling it might have to do with some fishy business.
It's not fish today.
Hi, it's not fish?
So today you will be doing animal rescue.
Oh, I rescue wild animals in Singapore and then bring where?
Bring to the hospital. Yeah,
Oh my god, I really thought it was something to do with fish.
can take this. Which of the following is not a native wildlife of Singapore?
Got timer or not? Malayan porcupine, leopard cat, musang, binturong. I think they're all wildlife of Singapore.
No.
Is it? No. Oh damn, I thought it was a trick question. My choice, is final answer is binturong.
But you don't know why?
No.
Jump in, bananas!
So what are we gonna do? I'm quite excited.
Today, you're going to follow us on a wildlife rescue mission. So as we go around Singapore.
My knowledge of wildlife is really...
Have you seen a snake before? In the wild?
No.
No? Okay.
I've seen the zoo. So as a first-time volunteer, what can I expect today?
Depending on the animal we may get later, I will definitely need your assistance to help restrain the animal. So I'm just going to quickly show you some of the tools that we may need to use. Grabber, the typical hook, containers.
Okay, so let's say a member of the public sees a python. The advisable thing to do would be to call acres.
Yes, the advisable thing will be to call someone who knows how to handle the animal and with welfare in mind.
I guess I'm attractive.
Where's the grabber?
You want the grabber?
Yeah. And oh, there it is.
You don't want to be funny or not? There's nothing. Hold this, hold this, hold this. So, you try to get away there. Okay, you can hold the last part of the body. Okay. Let him settle down, squat down. Ah, okay. Let him pee.
Was it his pee?
Yes, that was his pee.
Oh my god, what snake pee? Okay,
So
focus.
this guy was very inactive just now because of sleeping. So we can just take him now and put him in the carrier. Okay. So Amrit, you put your tail end in first. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, what? The pee is the white stuff?
Yes, that's the urates. I was about to tell you, but
Okay, thanks for the heads up.
can you see? So same concept. We always grab the head, but the monitor lizard, they're much more faster. So I think I can just...
Oh, it's so strong.
No, I'm just doing it slowly, so I don't want anything on me.
Oh yeah, it peed. Oh, snake pee.
Your left hand hold here. Stand up. Yeah, that's about it.
It peed again.
You can come and volunteer already.
Are there any wild animals that are highly endangered in Singapore?
There are actually many. The most prominent one is of course the Sunda pangolins. We have leopard cats that are, I think, numbering less than 20 in Singapore. What?
So development is necessary and wildlife conservation is also important. So how do you balance between the two?
One of the key elements is to build tolerance and to promote coexistence between wildlife and people. A lot of our current residential areas are full of greenery and people like that. But there needs to be a more tolerance to make sure that people not only accept butterflies and birds, but they also accept other wild animals. A lot of people have misconceptions on how some species may behave. Snakes probably have it the worst, where they're just seen as evil animals. So most of the time when somebody gets bitten, it's usually because the person did something to provoke the animal.
Ah, okay. And you've done this for like a super long time, right?
You're trying to say
What?
just trying to say I'm very old, right?
No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say like 11 years at one place. It's pretty respectable lah. We're here at the Wildlife Healthcare and Research Centre, also known as Animal Hospital.
Hey XY.
Hey, good afternoon.
We got 4 pythons for you today. We just got today morning.
It's okay, I'll
It's
check.
not readable, sorry.
Is that all?
That's all.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kalai.
So right now we're gonna have a very brief visual assessment of it.
So what are you looking out for when you do a visual assessment?
So I'll be looking out for like how bright the animal is and how alert it is, and whether is there any physical injuries that I can spot.
So this one's good.
Yeah, I think this one is good to be processed and good to go,
So XY, what's the purpose of microchipping animals?
so that we know the ID of the animal if it has been here before.
So it's basically for like identification.
Yes, for just for ID. Yeah.
You said the microchip?
Yep. Thank you.
So the chip goes just right under the skin, the scales, and
Yes.
so that's how you do the microchipping. I held a python just now.
Oh, how do
I've
you?
never done that before.
How do
So
I?
it's a day of many new things for me.
Fantastic. More to come.
There's a peacock.
Yeah,
I
you
love
can
it.
capture that, I guess. It happens if you're
Curious.
free roaming.
Just checking out what's going on.
Yes. What is your most intimate moments or experience with our native wildlife?
Obviously, this was my first time ever handling a python. I had no idea that this python would pee.
It doesn't smell good, right?
No, I wanted to spill, but then Kala was like, don't do it. But what about your most memorable experience working with wildlife?
I would say for more of the recent ones, we have greater mouse deer as well as hand rearing of horsefield flying squirrel. Yeah,
Wow.
and they both are successfully released back to the wild.
So, for example, like the snakes that we saw just now, are they considered endangered?
If you're referring to the reticulated python, no, they are least concerned in the local population as of now. Yeah.
But why is it important to not only just treat endangered animals then?
I think this is something that everybody has to look at it in a bigger picture. Every single animal, they have their own contribution to the ecosystem. And to wait till they are endangered or critically endangered and then we'll look into like saving them, it's a little late. Some of the progress that I've seen we have done is like the Ecolink Bridge at Bukit Timah, Mandai Bridge. The most close to our homes, right, HDBs and all, are the network of park connectors.
Right. So there are some like animals that are at Woodlands and then they travel down to Queenstown. And then
I
they
wouldn't
visit
know.
their friends at Yishun.
Yes.
And then they pop by Mandai.
Maybe.
Are there any extreme cases, examples that you can share to highlight this,
It's gonna get a bit gross.
I think I can stomach it, even though I just
Sure. There are those that comes in with wounds.
Yeah.
Multiple wounds, or it can be just one wound, but it can be like a big gush wound, and with maggots.
So going back, the animal hospital plays a big part in ensuring that this balance is not threatened.
It's like a teamwork, I would say, between M Parks, Acres, and the Mandai Wildlife Group to work together and to give them treatment as and when needed, and as well as the rehab to release back to the wild.
So what are we doing here?
So today we are going to forage for some berries for the 2 common palm seavers that you'll see later.
So where's your bowl?
Here, my bowl's here.
Oh, this bread.
Yes.
Can I eat this?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I want to try this later.
Probably not now. Yes.
Okay.
You want to give it a wash?
It's like we are advertising. All natural.
Should throw it to them. Like confetti. So we are in the ward kitchen and we're gonna start preparing the civets food for the evening. Yeah.
So they're having fruits for
Yes.
dinner.
Fruits and insects. So this one probably you can cut into 6 pieces.
6 pieces.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I'm going to cut it into 8 pieces.
I'm sorry, do I correct the cutting? Do you know the method? The tucking your fingers when you cut?
Oh. Okay. So these two civet cats, they were rescued.
Yes. So the reason why they are rescued is because they are separated from their mothers and we can't reunite despite the attempts.
We're gonna fill this up with.
No, just like a small handful of it.
Oh, the stick insects are really.
Yeah. I think all of them came out okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
So what you're doing right now with the whole food prep is to sort of simulate how they would forage for food in
Exactly.
in their environment, right?
Oh yeah, eating.
Yeah, so do you have fun today, Amrit?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Also made me realize there's a lot to learn about the wildlife in Singapore, the hard work that goes into wildlife conservation. I do agree with what was mentioned, that education is needed for us to have greater appreciation. Because I didn't know that there was a lot of wildlife in Singapore. There's a lot more to wildlife than lions, giraffe. You can find the wolf, snake, reticulated python. Yeah, so it's just learning how to live with wildlife rather than look at it as a threat. Yeah. Just eat lah. Just eat lah.